Hello, I'm Nicole Isenbarger. I'm an archaeologist here at Towne Landing, and today I'm going to talk to you about our current research on several structures associated with the 1670s settlement. Our current excavations are at Structure 2, located on the eastern edge of the park just north of the landing site. The 1671 Culpeper map shows a series of 8 long, skinny, 2- and 4-acre lots laid out along the marsh. We have uncovered several brick buildings that date to the late 17th century in the location of these town lots. What is even more interesting is that we have evidence that these buildings were changed, improved, or repaired sometime after they were built, which is suggesting that there was a lot more going on in the early town than we had previously thought. In the Earthfast House video series, John Hyatt has discussed Structure 1, the temporary Cratchit-style building that has been found in the town commons. The buildings in the town lots are quite different from wooden Cratchit structures and were instead made using a variety of more expensive and durable materials. These include a brick foundation and hearth, plastered walls, a lime floor, and multi-paned glass windows made in both an aqua green and a dark olive green that was similar to the color of wine bottles. These materials would have been seen as improvements that would have increased the value and worth of these privately owned properties. The bricks used in the construction of the building were handmade, formed in wooden boxes before being fired. The original ship manifest lists that the colonists brought 1,000 bricks with them from England. This likely isn't enough to have built the town homes we are excavating, but may have been used to establish smaller essentials that the colonists would have needed as they established the colony, things like wells or bread ovens. One of our research questions is focusing on trying to learn more about the bricks from these early buildings. Where were they made? Were they made in England, another colony, or are they made locally by enslaved Africans and indentured servants? Visual observations have identified a good bit of variation in the color and composition of these bricks, but we can't be certain if these observations reflect any real differences. Because the bricks were handmade, these differences could just be from different batches of bricks, the colonists experimenting with different methods, or even the amount of oxygen in the kiln during the firing process. So we're using science to try to answer the question of where were these bricks made. This semester, I am working with Kristen Rold, a student intern from the anthropology department at Coastal Carolina University, to take chemical signatures of bricks from these structures using a portable X-ray fluorescence spectrometer. We are collecting the chemical composition of brick samples taken from both the intact sections of the building and the broken brick rubble that was created when the colonists tore the building apart. Because bricks were costly, it was common to tear buildings down to save as many bricks as possible for constructing new buildings. No matter how careful the colonists were, they were bound to break a good amount of bricks before demolition. And we have uncovered a lens of rubble that was created when the colonists tore these buildings down sometime before 1700. This rubble acted as a protective layer on top of the building foundations, preserving them for 350 years. It is now helping us gather information about 17th century brick production and trade. Stay tuned for an update when we get our results back, and in the meantime, come and visit us at Structure 2 to learn more about our findings.